Welcome! In this video, we're going to explore HTML validation tools. These are essential for ensuring that your HTML code is correct and follows best practices, ultimately leading to better websites. So, why is it important to validate your HTML? There are several key reasons. Firstly, let's consider the technical benefits. Validating your HTML ensures compatibility across different web browsers, improves search engine optimization or SEO, reduces inconsistencies in how your pages are displayed, helps maintain forward compatibility as web standards evolve, and makes debugging your code much easier. Secondly, we have user experience benefits. Validated HTML ensures better accessibility for all users, improves page loading speed, reduces the potential for broken features, creates a consistent experience across different devices, and greatly helps with screen reader compatibility for visually impaired users. Let's take a look at some common HTML validation errors that developers often encounter. One frequent issue is unclosed elements. As shown in the incorrect example, if you start a division tag, a paragraph tag, or a span tag, make sure you properly close them with their respective closing tags. Otherwise, the validator will flag an error. The correct example shows the proper way of closing each of these tags. Another common error is invalid attributes. In the incorrect example, you can see that the source attribute for the image tag and the width attribute are missing quotes. Also, width has pixel unit. According to HTML standard, width should be unitless. The correct example demonstrates the proper syntax, using quotes around attribute values and removing unit from width attribute. Also, alt attribute is added, which is very important for accessibility. The W3C Markup Validation Service is the official HTML validator provided by the World Wide Web Consortium, the organization that develops web standards. Let's explore its key features. It validates your HTML code against official W3C standards, ensuring that you are following the correct guidelines. You can directly upload your HTML files to the validator. You can validate a web page by simply providing its URL. You can also directly input your HTML code into the validator. It provides detailed error reporting, pinpointing exactly where the issues are in your code. It offers suggestions for fixing the errors. After successful validation, you can get validation badges for your websites, showcasing your commitment to quality code. There is an application programming interface or API, available for integration with other tools and systems. You can find the W3C Markup Validation Service at the URL https://validator.w3.org. Modern web browsers come equipped with built-in developer tools that can be incredibly useful for HTML validation and debugging. Let's explore how to use these tools in Chrome and Firefox. For Chrome DevTools, you can open it by pressing the F12 key or Ctrl-Shift-I on Windows or Command-Option-I on Mac. Use the Elements panel to inspect the DOM structure and identify any issues. Check the console for HTML errors and warnings reported by the browser. Use the Audits tab, which leverages Lighthouse for comprehensive validation checks. Inspect specific elements to check for accessibility issues, ensuring your website is usable by everyone. For Firefox developer tools, you can open it using the same shortcuts, F12 or Ctrl-Shift-I on Windows or Command-Option-I on Mac. The inspector shows the HTML structure and any potential issues within it. The accessibility panel helps with ARIA validation, ensuring your website follows accessibility standards. The console displays parsing errors encountered by the browser. Firefox often shows HTML validation warnings directly inline within the HTML code, making it easy to spot and fix issues. Visual Studio Code, or VS Code, is a popular code editor that can be enhanced with extensions to provide HTML validation capabilities. Let's explore a couple of useful extensions. HTML Hint is a static code analysis tool that helps identify potential problems in your HTML code and enforces coding conventions. It offers real-time HTML validation as you type. It provides customizable rule sets to match your project's coding standards. It highlights errors inline within your code. It offers detailed descriptions of the errors to help you understand and fix them. You can install HTML Hint by typing ext install HTML Hint Scode Hummelhint in VS Code's command palette. HTML Validator validates your HTML against the W3C validation service directly within VS Code. It performs validation based on W3C standards. It can validate your code on save or on demand. It integrates with VS Code's problem panel, displaying errors and warnings in a clear, organized manner. It supports HTML5 and XHTML. You can install HTML Validator by typing ext install amoxfo.scode W3C validation in VS Code's command palette. Automated HTML validation can be integrated into your continuous integration and continuous delivery, or CI/CD, pipeline to ensure code quality. Let's look at an example using Jest, a popular JavaScript testing framework. In this example, we are creating a test file validate-html.test.js. We are using file system's read file sync method to read the index.html file. We are also importing validate method from HTML Validator. In the test function, we are reading the HTML file and passing the HTML content to validate function. Then we are expecting that the result.valid is true. There are several benefits to automated HTML validation. It runs validation checks on every commit to your code repository. It prevents invalid HTML from being deployed to production. It generates validation reports that can be used to track code quality. It integrates seamlessly with platforms like GitHub Actions. To make the most of HTML validation, here are some best practices to keep in mind. Validate early and often. Make validation a regular part of your development workflow, not just a final check. Validate your code during development. Set up pre-commit hooks to automatically validate code before it's committed, and include validation as part of your code review process. Use multiple tools because different validation tools catch different issues, so use a combination for the best results, such as the W3C validator for standards compliance, browser tools for rendering checks, and IDE extensions for real-time feedback. Document and track. Keep records of validation results and track improvements over time. Generate validation reports, track error trends, and set validation goals to maintain code quality. Remember, valid HTML is the foundation of accessible, cross-browser compatible websites. If you like this video, hit that like button and don't forget to subscribe. Visit CodeLucky.com for more such useful content.